Hey everybody, guess who forgot the whole scenario in the last video and has no thumbs? This guy. Thanks to the awesome Mr. Butt Destroyer 69 casually pointing it out in the comments, I was able to realize this whoopsie and figured you'd like to see it anyways. So here's Hastings, the lost historical battle. I'll never forget Bingo. But sadly we must be French again. The silver lining is that we're being French, invading England and turning England into France. That should be fun. And we start the Hon machine right next to the English Channel, where we must prepare to cross it fearlessly and fight the Saxon army of King Harold. Also destroy the castle, that's actually the only winning condition. The start is pretty standard, sending our scout to auto-scout like a pro, and bottlenecking our town center with all villagers we can afford. In case you didn't know, the Vikings are also here trying to establish a bigger foothold in the British Isles. And even though this alliance never happened, we'll do that here as I like the Vikings. Look how cool their camp looks, just chef's kiss. Our little village starts growing nicely, and we wall the unwanted areas to avoid raids and start plopping down production buildings. To keep it a bit varied, our army will be composed of knights and axemen, and we move to scout the quickest way towards the coast and easily securing it for the French crown. I see the Vikings are preparing already for their defeat in Stamford Bridge. The English get wise to what's happening and try pushing me away. But what's a warship compared to a bearded man throwing axes at it? I wonder in what period of history did humanity research priority and efficiency. It's like the devs hard-coded into the game that the villagers must take the worst way possible. After a quick sail, we arrive at the coast of England, and it seems like Harold is not looking to turn his castle into an Airbnb for French troops. Well, fuck him, I already bought tickets to go there for holidays, and Imperial Age France does not take no for an answer. Just look at Africa. We land off the coast and instantly drop down a castle. Harold doesn't like that and calls for a duel. But we are French in a foreign land. We refuse to speak any language that isn't French, and by God, we'll make it everyone else's problem. Most of the army has disembarked, and we continue building the essential in our little makeshift camp, including some proper siege weapons, because Harold has huscarls, and those fuckers shred rams like paper. But they can't do much against bricks being lobbied at their windows. Taking down everything on the way, we slowly push deep into his territory, and yes, they are protected by walls, but they're not even fortified walls, so who cares? Harold's army is unorganized and English, so they queue up for their deaths, and quickly the trebs start working the castle. This triggers Harold to actually try to defend, but at this point the momentum is far too big to be stopped, and the castle crumbles, and England is French. This might be very triggering for the English, but at 40 minutes and 44 seconds, it's just beautiful for us. It ain't much, but it's proof I didn't skip anything on purpose. Also cause there's some good slams on the French, and we can't let that sit unused in a corner, right?